What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and to another training vlog. Still recording in 4K 30p. Do let me know what you guys think of the 30 frames per second. I know the higher resolution is nice, but losing out on some frame rate might make the video look a little bit choppy. At least to me, it looks a little bit choppy. But anyway, this is the upper body session 2 of the week, starting out with some barbell rows, and I'm going supinated here just to get a bit more biceps activation. So I do want to grow my biceps. So 2020 is the year of biceps and glutes, so I'm trying to make them nice and big. And by taking a supinated grip, you can actually target the bicep a little bit more on the barbell row, and that is why I opted for it. So moving on, I am on the Cybex functional trainer here and doing a narrow grip lat pull down. Now I could have used the machine, but I actually wanted to use a cable specifically just because it would allow me to use this neutral grip handle. And with this handle, I do find that the entire weight stack is actually kind of light, so I had to max it out and also go for a very high rep range. I think I did about 15 reps. You'll see in the corner of this video the actual sets and reps, but off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure I was doing like 4 sets of 15 here, and it was pretty easy for the most part. I could have squeezed in maybe 2-3 more sets just to really make my lats feel the burn, but I just went for 4 instead, and went on into the third exercise here for the back and another horizontal row. I'm back on the row machine that they have here at Turnberry Tower, and this machine, like I said, I actually really like it. It has a great feel to it. I feel my back activating pretty much everywhere. My lats, ROMs, tears, everything is pretty much activating here. And again, I do like to do unilateral work whenever I do pulling, pushing, all sorts of exercises. I do love doing unilateral work just to fix some imbalances. I'm noticing that my left lat is looking a little bit better these days, so I think it is sort of balancing out, which is good. I really don't want to be lopsided at all, so that's really good for me. Anyway, for the final pull exercise of the day, I got some front lat pull downs, and actually I'm standing here, but I realized that the cable is actually not that high, so I can't go all the way to the top without bottoming out the stack, so I opted to swap to my knees just then, and this felt much better. I'm actually really bad at front lat pull downs. I don't know, I just can't go heavy on them. I don't really feel the mind muscle connection with my back, but if you can see this in the video, it looks like my back's contracting pretty well, so I might start including this exercise in particular in my routine a lot more, just to sort of build up my lagging areas and my weak areas, so you can really sort of find your weak points when you hit exercises that you're not good at, and once you get good at them, you can build up your weak points. And so thinking that I'm gonna incorporate that exercise a lot more. But anyway, on to the pushing exercises. This is just some overhead press. This is my last set, 4 sets of 8, and I actually failed the 8th rep, believe it or not. 135 is not that heavy for me, but I guess just must have been pretty tired from my shoulder session the day before, which I did not record. That's why you guys aren't seeing the shoulder session this week. But anyway, yeah, I was really not anticipating failing that last rep, but it is what it is. Training to failure is always great, but maybe not on the compounds, so I was a little bit upset that I didn't get that 8th rep. But anyway, moving on to the next pushing exercise, doing some incline bench press, and I was noticing that my AC was hurting quite a bit today, so I didn't go heavier than 135 for the incline bench. I just kind of kept it right here and just did 4 sets of 8. Very easy sets. 135 is not heavy for me, but I didn't want to aggravate my injury any further than it already is aggravated, so I just kept it light. And next up, we got a bit of an interesting exercise here. So this chest press machine actually has the ability to adduct. So it can go from outside to inside, and you'll see that as I press out straight, and then I bring the handles together and close them. This just gets a bit more horizontal shoulder adduction, and so you can kind of squeeze your pecs a lot better here. I would say that this is more of an advanced thing to do, an advanced technique. If you're a beginner, you don't really need to do this. You can just sort of stick to just chest pressing here, but if you are in that intermediate or advanced trainee level or stage, I do suggest seeing if you can get this type of press done if you do train here at Turnberry, and if not, you can always do hex presses instead, where you keep the dumbbells slammed together. It can kind of sort of simulate the same effect, or you could just do it with dumbbells in general, just press them up and then touch them to the center. I don't advise that though, because you can get a little bit injured. But anyway, for the last exercise here, we got just some cable flies. Very simple, just sort of trying to get as much blood flowing into the chest as possible and working on some hypertrophy. But that'll be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. See you all tomorrow.